I remember being in my room and my dad comes in, knocks on the door, right? He knocks on the door. He's like, hey, mija. And I was like, oh, hi, Dad. And he goes, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, I'm working. And he's like, you're working? He literally told me in Spanish, he's like, you're in your PJs, you're in your socks, like, you're not working. And it hit me for the first time where my struggle, my generativity in the world was completely not in the box of my father's head. And so I told him, Dad, I'm working. And he goes, what do you mean? And on top of that, your computer's closed. You just have your phone. And I'm like, Dad, 80% of my business I run on my phone. And he literally was like, sácate de aquí, like, get out of here. Like, no. And I was like, Dad, like, at different times. They couldn't fathom the thought that if I didn't have to wake myself up to work, I want to be clear, not to wake up and do me, but to work at 5 a.m., right, that I wasn't working. That if I wasn't busting my ass outside doing something or other, that I wasn't working. That if I was not happy or settling enough just to be blessed with a paycheck, that they didn't know who I was and whose daughter I was. Because I told them one day, I go, you and Mom might be a 9-to-5ers, but I will not be a 9-to-5er. Said nothing wrong with it. That fed me. That put rice and beans on the table. But that's not for me.